What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Arsenal travelled to West Ham in a massive game at both ends of the table, and honestly, this is one of those matches where the mentality has to be absolutely spot on. West Ham come into this game sitting 18th and fighting for survival with 36 points. So regardless of form or quality, this is going to be a difficult match because they're playing for everything. I think we can assume we know how West Ham are already going to play this game. They're going to sit low, compact, try and hit us on the counter attack. They know they can't dominate against Arsenal. They're going to play a lot of direct balls, long balls, and try and feed off the crowd. They're going to make it nasty for us. They'll probably start booing Rice. You look at players like Jared Bowen. He's always dangerous in transition. Souček attacks second balls really well and causes chaos in the box. So Arsenal can't get sloppy in possession, because that's exactly the type of game West Ham will want. Because they're desperate for points, they're going to put up a real battle, try and win every duel, put us under pressure. From an Arsenal perspective, there are a couple massive selection questions. Does Zubimendi start, or does Arteta trust Myles Lewis-Skinny in that midfield role again? And then there's Declan Rice. Does he play deeper to help control transitions and protect us against counters? Or does Arteta play him in the 8 like before? Because he's done well there. He scored a couple of goals against West Ham. For me personally, I think Rice deeper might actually make more sense, because West Ham are going to try and break quickly, and I want him there in front of the back for cleaning up. Personally, I'd love for Arteta to just keep the same lineup he's gone with for the last couple of games. They've got momentum, they've got a good feeling about them, and they're confident. They've seen results. They know this system works. Myles Lewis-Skinny's full of energy in midfield. He's great under pressure. He's willing to accept the ball in any position. Doesn't matter how many players around him. He's brave. He's brave, and we need that. Like, these last 3 games are so important. So important. So I'd like to keep everything the same. Victor Gyökeres, he's learned. He's improved. Arteta's worked with him. The teammates are understanding better. He understands his teammate better. So honestly, it's got to be the same lineup. So long as there ain't any injuries we don't know about. We know Timber and Mikel Merino, from the sounds of things, are pretty much out to the end of the season. Maybe Mikel Merino's got a chance of coming in for the last 2 games, but I can't see Timber playing again this year. Honestly, I think the first goal is everything in this game. If Arsenal score first, it completely changes the match. West Ham cannot afford to just sit in shape and wait to hit us on the counter. They're going to get relegated. They'll have to come out score. They'll have to open up. Spaces become bigger, and Arsenal can exploit that, control possession, and the game starts suiting us. If it stays 0-0 for too long, the crowd gets louder, West Ham gain belief, and suddenly you're playing an emotional game instead of a tactical one. So Arsenal have to start fast. No stupid mistakes, no casual play, no relaxed ball. I just want fast, high tempo, get at them early, get the early goal in, and just go for it. Just go for it. A couple of goals would be lovely this game, because we'll have to still worry about the goal difference at the moment. You never know what could happen. We could take it easy. Thinking Burnley and Crystal Palace haven't got anything to play for, but you just don't know how it's going to go. Big picture, this is one of those moments in the season where you just don't overcomplicate it. Arsenal, they simply have to win. If you want to win the Premier League, these are the games you have to handle professionally. Doesn't matter if it gets ugly, doesn't matter if it's emotional. You get the 3 points and you move, you get out of there and you get home. For me, psychologically, winning this league title before the Champions League final is massive. You want the momentum, you want the confidence, you want that feeling that this team knows how to manage pressure. With the wins against Fulham and Atletico Madrid, we've been building some momentum, we've been building confidence and rhythm. I don't want to see anything change. I don't want to get overcomplicated. We win these last 3 games and go into that Champions League final as title winners, having gotten that monkey off our back about getting over the line. The players will believe they can do it. The momentum they'll have going into that game against PSG, as frightening, am I overdoing it? Look, PSG are beatable. They can't defend like us, but they can really attack really well. I know they put in a good defensive performance against Bayern, which was quite surprising, but they're not as strong as us in defence. We've got the best defence in Europe. I think it was 6 goals conceded in the whole of the Champions League so far. No losses. That's enough to give us confidence to go up against PSG. And like I said, if we've taken that pressure of Arsenal don't get over the line and go in there as league champions, I think we'll have a little bit more freedom. I think if we don't win the league from here, man, it'll be a massive disappointment from the position we're in. I don't know if I'll be able to accept it. That debate about whether you want a Champions League or a Premier League title this season, for the last 2 months I've been saying we've got no choice. We've got no choice. We can't lose this league title from the position we've been in. It'll be awful. I know people have called us bottle jobs before and stuff like that, but this one would really hurt. The other ones, we put in a fight, it didn't work. I can accept it. This one I'm going to struggle with. So we have to take these last 3 games real serious, real serious, and give us the best chance of winning the Champions League. The Champions League. Whew. I was there in 2006. I remember that final. I've got trauma, and I want it. I want it back. I want an opportunity to go and get old Big Ears and put it in the cabinet and tell every rival fan, do one, mate. Jog on. So yeah, starting with West Ham, massive 3 points, puts Man City under massive pressure. We've got to do this. And listen, if I'm being honest, as an Arsenal fan, I'd probably rather Spurs go down. I'd definitely rather Spurs go down than West Ham. But at the same time, the league's the most important thing. We've got to do what we've got to do. No favours, no emotions. Arsenal have bigger objectives right now. I think Arsenal win this game because the quality gap is too big. I do think it'll be a tough one because West Ham will put up a fight. But I'm going Arsenal 3-1. Early goal settles things. Rice dominates midfield. Hopefully with the help of Myles, Lewis-Skelly, and we take another massive step towards that title. Let me know if you change anything. What's your predicted lineup and score in the comments below? Do you start Zubimendi instead of Myles, Lewis-Skelly? Or do you keep Myles, Lewis-Skelly in? He's been brilliant. And where do you play Declan Rice? Do you want to see him in the 8? Do you want to see him deeper in the 6, protecting that back line like me? But Gooners out there, it's been great to share my thoughts and feelings with you. If there's any rival fans watching, you can listen to. But let me tell you, when we win this league, I'm going to be an arsehole. I'm going to be an arsehole. It's been 20 years. I've got a lot to let out. I've got a lot to say. We've been holding licks for years. Pause. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all of that good stuff. I'm going to go live tomorrow for the West Ham Arsenal game. So come back here, join in the fun. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.